Hi everyone, it's Maggie from My Favorite Things. Today I'd like to talk to you about my recent eBay experience and how I almost got scammed. Um, we have been purchasing things from eBay for a very long time with very good success. We've had one incident where somebody sent a fake, it was a Microsoft software. But other than that, and we didn't find out about it until a couple of years later because that they had sent something fake because we didn't install it into our computer because we ended up buying a Macintosh MacBook Pros for the entire family. But that wasn't that expensive. Well, it was like $100. But anyway, recently I purchased an iPhone 6 Plus on eBay. And I do that because I have unlimited data with my cell phone carrier, and I don't want to give up my unlimited data. So I end up just buying the phones on the secondary markets, or brand new from Apple or Samsung or whatever. Well, we thought we were getting a great deal. We bought it for about $200 less. $250 less than the published price, and they said it was new, that they didn't use it, and they opened it and they didn't use it. And the only thing was, this should have been a clue, the person didn't have a long history on eBay. They had some purchases that they made, they got good reports on it. It was 100%. They had 100% feedback, and they've sold some stuff but nothing very expensive. So that was 100%. And they didn't sell that many, maybe 2 or 3. Basically, we purchased it. I checked the ESN number. It's the number that tells you whether the phone is stolen or not. So I thought I was doing my due diligence. And I asked them to send me the IMEI number, and checked with my cell phone carrier to make sure that number was clean. And they said it was. So I couldn't wait for my phone to come. So the day that it came, it had a tracking number, and because this product was less than $750, eBay does not require you to have signature confirmation upon delivery. So I waited around for the product to come because I can see it from the tracking number that it was this past Monday, the Monday that it was going to come. And this is Boomer, my 7-year-old miniature poodle. He's a therapy dog. Anyway, he's our pride and joy. And so where was I? So I got a call from my husband middle of the day and said, check the mailbox. According to the tracking number, it came. They said it came. So I went outside and looked for all around the house, checked the mailbox, and nothing was there other than our regular mail. So then I contacted U.S. Postal Service, 1-800 number, and I opened up a case because I said I didn't receive something that it said it was delivered. And then I got off the phone with her because she said it was going to be, I opened up a case, I had a case number, and they said it would be 48 to 72 hours before somebody would call me to investigate. And then, so I decided to call our local post office. And I spoke to a lady who's a manager over there, and she was fantastic. She said, let me get back to you later on when all the drivers come back. When the drivers came back, luckily that day, my route was divided into 3 different, my normal post office post delivery person wasn't in, so somebody else was delivering, and that person only had one package that was in a route. So she remembered my package, and she said, well, that tracking number did not go to that address. In fact, it went to an apartment building, and I just delivered to an apartment building reception in that zip code. So they sent a package to my zip code, but not to my house. All right. So luckily they were the post office was able to get the package back because it wasn't addressed to a particular person. They got the package back, and I was speaking to the post office, and I said, well, I purchased an iPhone 6 Plus. Can I, is it an iPhone 6? And the moment I said I purchased an iPhone 6 Plus, she goes, nope, it's not an iPhone 6 Plus. She asked me if I knew who the sender was. And of course, on eBay, all you know is what city and what state they're in, the sellers are located. That's all I knew. So I told her what city and what state. And she said, yep, that's the person. I mean, that's the correct city and state. But it is the correct city and state and zip code for you, but it is not to you, not to your address. So I sent an email to the seller via eBay saying that I did not, you can click on the little section that says you didn't receive the item. So I did that, sent an email saying maybe perhaps you mixed up the tracking number. When is my item coming? Because it's still, I'm thinking that this guy is not lying, right? I didn't hear anything from him. I sent him 2 emails, no response. That night, my husband was doing some research, and apparently this is a scam that goes on where they send either an empty package or they can either send an empty package or a package to the same zip code because there is no signature required. So, and then it would be, the purchaser then just eats that cost because there's no proof that they didn't get the actual item. Unless you have proof, eBay can't do anything about it because it would be the seller's word against your word. Seller's words against your words. So the next day I went to the post office. I took a picture of the actual package and I had them scan the front of it, which showed the tracking number and the wrong address it was sent to. And again, it was to an apartment complex in my zip code. And then I emailed the seller through eBay and told them what had happened. And I said, I know you're trying to scam me. Refund me my money back immediately or I will take this up to the next level with eBay. And I have already, by that time, had contacted eBay on the phone and I had spoken to them, which is why I knew I needed proof for them to side with me and to refund me my full amount. So eBay said, as long as you can prove it, we'll refund you the full amount. So, I of course, what I said to the seller is, I know you scammed me. You better give me my money back or I will report you to eBay. And I've already started contacting the eBay. So give me my money back, So within an hour, I get an email back from the seller basically saying, so sorry, my brother sent the wrong package. I will refund your money. So I got my money, but now here's my dilemma. What do I do next? Because I think this guy could turn around, do the same thing to some unsuspecting poor person. And eBay is so very, seems to be that they're very procedural oriented. And they said if I don't get my money back, to call them back. Well, I got my money back. So I have no reason to call them. But yet I feel like this person needs to be punished. He needs to go to jail, spend, pay a fine, because this is a lot of money that he's scamming people. For. But I thought if I write a bad review, all he can do is shut down that his username and open up something new. So, I don't really know what to do. How do I make sure that nobody else goes through this sort of thing with this seller? I can't fix, rest of the world. I can't fix not the world. I can't fix the rest of the, scammers and punish them. But this particular person, if you have any suggestions as to how I should proceed with this, or have you guys ever been scammed on eBay and what was your experience like and how did you resolve it? I would love to hear from you. This was quite, we lost sleep for a couple of days that this was not resolved. And then as soon as we got our money back, we were really happy. But we also felt like, I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I don't want him to scam somebody else. All right. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.